106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
Make it clear. Just sit down and shut up and hear me out. You know you make me crazy. You know you make me crazy. And I know I make you crazy. But you know I love you.
Stolen us from more comfortable seating.
But
That's okay. It's totally fine.
I meant that as a compliment.
See, I have like, you know, so much going on up here, so I could use the company. You'll probably get better and quicker service up here anyway. Don't tell anybody else that said that.
All right, fair enough. So y'all don't do the prime rib before 4?
Yes.
All right, so what would you recommend?
So she was actually.
Do not let my big mouth get in the way of taking care of other customers, okay?
Oh, no, it's okay. I was just throwing away these.
No, I mean, I'm just, I get in that, and I forget, so.
I do that too. Are you craving any type of particular food?
Well, the prime rib, but you just told me that.
Prime ribs are ready.
Oh, get out
Just
of town.
kidding. We have prime ribs now, so. Yeah, just for you.
You're not taunting me.
I walked by and I heard you guys say something about it. I was like, oh, I should go see if it's ready.
Well, we were thinking, hey, it's game day.
Well, they're normally ready Saturday mornings about noon anyway, so game day or not. Should be ready by noon.
Hey.
All right. Well, you're my like second favorite new person.
I like it. I'll take seconds of it.
I'll be right back.
So I don't have to cry.
No crying. Prime rib is now on the menu.
There's no crying on game day.
There's no crying on game day.
Okay, well that settled that one.
There you go, brother. Shit always works out, man.
Yeah, well, it's $20. I find $20. Always break even.
You're even, Steven. So when do you, I mean, you got the ring, so when do you officially graduate? Assuming that you don't flunk out your senior year.
Yeah, if things go according to plan, it would be December 2020.
December
2020.
Oh, okay, next year.
We'll go notice. You'll graduate 2020.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Speaking of your mom, I better get it.
So you guys gonna stay up here?
I got real comfortable in here, so
Yeah.
might as well.
Like I said, your charm stole us from the more comfortable seats.
Do you guys want to start with any snacks or anything? Are you pretty much ready to go?
I think it's game time.
Going for yeah. Oh yeah.
Are you vegan now as well?
No,
Come to a dead cow place, so I'm just checking.
no, yeah. Girlfriend hasn't converted me or anything.
All right. They're like vampires, man. So like garlic works well. Keeps those vegans away.
It's actually the opposite. They love garlic.
They love garlic. All right. Then get a raw piece of meat and hang it around your
There
neck.
you go. Little chicken leg.
Right, there you go. Well, he spoke about your prime rib the same way that you spoke about the Kona beer. So
Is that what you're gonna have, the prime rib? Okay.
I think we are.
How would you like it cooked?
Mooey.
Mooing. Gotcha.
Still moving. I may as well do the prime for the starch. I don't know, the creamy couscous, is that, y'all do that well?
You can do that. Yeah.
I can do that, but am I making a mistake by doing that?
The creamy couscous mac and cheese is interesting to me because it's really good. The flavor's great. It's super cheesy. They put little crumbles of bacon on top. It's awesome. However, a lot of people don't realize it's made with couscous instead of like real like mac and cheese noodles. And a lot of people don't know what couscous is. They're like the little tiny like kneaded noodles. And so I think the texture throws people off. And then what kind of dressing would you like for your starter salad?
Oh my God.
I know, I got so many options thrown at you.
I thought I was done with the decision making. And where's the...
You can do a house salad, you can do a Caesar salad, mozzarella tomato salad, wedge salad.
Pan fried, deep fried, stir fried. There's pineapple shrimp, lemon shrimp, coconut shrimp, pepper
Salad,
shrimp.
wedge salad.
You wish you could look through the different eyes.
Oh, you're
A
awesome.
little bit, right?
All right, so anyway, I'm doing something during a couple of my different visits, and one of the topics for stuff we're going to talk about people you freaking own. So
well,
first of all,
thank
I
you.
give you that, and
Oh,
guess which section you own.
What is that?
Well, look at the shirt. See if you can tell which part you own.
Oh my gosh, this is so awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and say I got the first two. That's
There you
so
go.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
No.
That's
Thank
cool.
you. So here's you've been asking us questions all night. So here's a question for you. Do you want your tip like regular people, or do you want your tip in Bitcoin?
Oh geez, that's a great question.
Tell you what,
Maybe regular? I don't
No,
know.
that's cool. But
Is
since
that
you
okay?
gave it such thought, we'll
I
do
did,
both.
Yeah. My boyfriend did. He had some Bitcoin a couple of years ago.
Yeah?
I think he ended up selling it though, so he doesn't. He has. There's a different one. I can't. Is it called IOTA?
Yeah.
The other one. He's got.
That's one.
He's got some of that. I think. I don't remember, but
All right. Well, then, so he's into it, so he'll be able
yeah,
to.
he dedefinitely knows a lot more than I do about it.
All right. So let me see that pen for a second. Let me see which one I'm giving you. It's not funded yet, but I'll send it to you.
Is this an organization that you're a part of?
No,
Are you Scotty P or is it
I am.
Scotty P?
So this is for you. It's not funded yet. I'll get it when I get back to my Airbnb tonight. But that's for
Cool.
you.
Wow,
That's a
thank
paper.
you.
That's a paper wallet, and it's going to have some Bitcoin in it for you.
Thank you. Wow.
No. Thank you.
No, this is so cool.
And this is, that's number and such, but that is my Twitter.
Okay.
And when I get it all put together, I'll post the YouTube video on there.
Cool.
And you can go and see you a little bit.
Yeah.
I'll cut any branding stuff out and everything.
That's so awesome. Cool. Thank
All right?
you so much.
No. Thank you.
Wow,
But-
this is so cool. That was probably the highlight of my day right there. That's the most interesting thing that's happened today.
Cool. So I'll also, if it's got my email address on there. If you'll send me just a hey, this is Heather, I'll send you a link that'll show you how to sweep it off the paper wallet.
Okay.
And hey, it won't be enough to retire on, but hey, it'll be some Bitcoin. You can say, hey, you got your IOTA, I got some Bitcoin.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you so much.
No.
So cool.
No, it's just Bitcoin awareness, and
Yeah.
Thank you for your time here, man. You owned it. Appreciate it.
Oh man, thank you so much. Thank you for stopping by and deciding to stay at the bar.
I was going to tell you I was heartbroken because I had filmed 3 things of you, but the one that didn't come out was the one where you did your beerology.
Oh no!
I was like, no, because you like
that was the main one.
But no, it actually wasn't. Guess what? We now have brisket. It was really, really cute. But I was going to tell you, and I don't want to restage it because we'll always have that moment. But it broke my heart. I was like, doggone it. But I know. But I was going to tell you that card I gave you yesterday has my buddy's YouTube channel on it, and give that also to your boyfriend, because if he'd have been watching that channel, he'd have never bought IOTA.
Really? I'll definitely show it to you.
Hey, you know what? There's a lot of people going, oh, if I'd only known from back then anyway. So, well, I'm going to check my fantasy lineups, but I just wanted to come tell you.
Are you going to do some lunch today, too, or are you just kind of hanging out for a bit?
I think I'm going to watch the Cowboys game and then head home.
Okay, sounds good.
I'm just going where the breeze.
Yeah, going where the waves take
So
you.
do y'all do wings well here?
Do we do what?
Do you do wings well here?
Oh yeah, we actually just got a new flavor for our wings. It's like a barbecue bacon jam. It's really good.
Jam as in on a roll, or jam is like that's my jam?
A little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
How's the Bloody Mary?
It is absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much. A pound. Does one person typically sit with that, or like only really fat people sit?
Oh yeah, no, it's one person can.
All right. Then may I do a pound, half of the 2 different rubs?
Yep, half sriracha, half lemon pepper.
Yes, ma'am.
I can do that.
Do y'all do sweet potato fries?
Yeah.
May I get a side of the sweet potato fries in too?
Yeah, definitely.
And then get this away from me before I...
Before you start getting your stuff. I understand.
Felt sorry for that little gal at the front yesterday because I went in and out so many times that by the time I left, she didn't want to give me a goodbye. Because she'd already given me like 20. Actually, I probably would have gotten 21, but she was kind of busy. I want my goodbye. Thanks. So we've had some changes on the itinerary and the project itself, mainly just because of the way things have worked out. Went to San Antonio weekend before last and was really looking forward to spending some time with my old buddy Gary, old college roommate. I saw him about 8 years ago for about an hour and a half, and the last time I saw him before that was 25 years ago. And to know Gary, he's about 10 pounds of hell yeah in a 5-pound bag, so I knew that there was going to be some energy. Back up again, what was that you said about?
Okay, so this is called the sporting district. Now, if you did not shave because you didn't need to this morning, by the time that you walk into this place and walk all the way around it, you will need to shave because of all of the masculinity and testosterone that will be injected. All the testosterone that will be injected into your system.
Okay, so I want to double check and make sure. Are you saying that shit inside here is so pansy I'm going to feel like a motherfucking man, or shit in here is so manly that it's going to raise my manliness?
This is for the refined gentleman.
Gotcha.
So that's why I think that you need to be a person that sees it.
Damn.
I think it's going to be okay right there.
Well, actually, here, I'm put it over here with this pretty girl. It gives me a reason to talk to her. no responsibility whatsoever, but while we go in here, can I put this here because it looks like it's being... Thank you so much. Also, because Sky was with me, and she's the same thing, just a different size bag. And also, when Gary is in tourist guide mode, he hits another gear, and then he and I kind of energize each other where we're both bouncing off the walls. So Sky was enjoying getting to visit that. So long story short, I turned into a tourist that weekend, but okay, because I knew I was going to come back and do another visit. We got to see some really cool things there. This weekend past, went to College Station, which is some of where this video was filmed, and I knew it was also going to be something I was going to go back and do later in the season. And I also knew that every time I go to Aggieland, that it's a sentimental thing for me. I always feel closer to my daddy whenever I go there because that's where he graduated in '59. So I filmed another stop at a Bucees. Really something I want to try and share with you guys because the Bucees experience is pretty cool. I've got now footage from 2 different visits to Bucees. You can't make an entrance like that in my life and then just walk off. Come here. As I was sitting in line, I could tell that this one cashier was just having a bad day. I mean, whenever she was dealing with customers, she was, bouncing off the walls. But in between customer A and customer B, when she didn't think anybody was looking, you could see that something was really weighing down on her. So I turned the camera off, put it away, because 50-50 chance I was going to get her, and I did. And decided, hey, mission has changed a little bit here. The mission now is to make this girl have a better day. So ended up playing around with her for a little bit while she was checking me out. And not checking me out like, hey, but I mean checking me out like, this is how much you owe me. And she thanked me for raising her spirits a little bit. And I pat her on the hand and said something. And she let me know that I had made her day a better day. As I'm walking back to the car, part of me is going, oh man, I wish I'd have had that on camera. And the other part of me is going, hey, shut up. If helping people ain't part of your project, well then screw you. I don't want to be part of your project. And so I calibrated my goals a little bit as I got on the road, listening to myself, replay that conversation in the car on the rest of the drive to College Station. And I decided what I really wanted to do to spend the majority of these episodes was making connection and looking for those masses of positive energy, those people that just have it, and try to spend as much time as I can with those kind of people so we can get these kind of interactions. And I still have the videos where I've got shorter clips of different interactions, and quite frankly I was mainly still on a reconnaissance mission as far as the tailgating goes. Met some really nice people there, and there's a connection there that I want to try to tap into as well, because I think he's a really good guy, as well as his son, and hoping to go up to at least one more tailgate experience, because now I know the layout of the place and I'll be able to get a lot more of that little footage. But also want to try to tap into those people that we can make some real connections with, because as you saw earlier in this video, those are the kind of responses that I want to have whenever we get done talking with somebody. So anyway, getting ready to go to Houston in a day and a half. Just got off the phone with my buddy, and I'm really looking forward to getting to do that. Part of this trip, the main thing again was when I scheduled these trips, was not to go to these places to film cryptocurrency videos, but maybe have the camera on and do some of that stuff while I am there. But the main thing was to do the things that I wanted to do and to see the people that I wanted to see. And so far, the last 2 weekends have been a home run, and I already know that this weekend coming up is going to be the same. So I'm really looking forward to it. And there's a chance that the Astros may clinch at least a playoff spot the night of the game we're there. I don't think they're going to be too excited about just a playoff spot. Hopefully they got their sights on a bigger prize, and I think they do. But got to knock down one before you get the other. Now, there are some pictures from Northgate where the Dixie Chicken and the nightlife is, and there's some pictures that I took then that I'm not comfortable putting on YouTube because, well, quite frankly, I don't know how old some of these girls are, and I know they're real close to my daughter's age. And the day before I left, I got an email from YouTube saying something, a reminder about the inclusion of minors in videos and can't be anything sexually provocative. And again, I have no idea how old these girls were, but the dresses were so tight I could tell which ones had had a recent bikini wax and which ones hadn't. So I'm not comfortable with putting a lot of that footage up there. I'm going to do a different approach. I'm not going to go out on the nightlife to talk to these younger folks. I'm going to do that at the tailgate, and I think that's a better scenario for it. I wanted to include this shorter video here. Also, I wanted to experiment a little bit more with the shorter introduction and the new ending. And so this is kind of editing practice number 2 with the new software editing. But I am getting it all on film, and I will put together some longer videos that have the history stuff in it and have a lot more interactions with a lot more people. I just wanted this one to be one of those ones where we found a huge mass of positive energy and wanted to tap into it, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Talk to you later.
All right, so you have a choice. You've been a wonderful waitress, absolutely sweet, beautiful, all that good stuff. So let me erase this so I'm not like doing your boobs.
No worries.
All right, so I'm typically a very good tipper, always a great tipper. So I'm gonna give you the option. Do you want me to tip you in regular like most people do? Or I can double that and pay you in Bitcoin. What would you prefer?
Maybe just regular because I'm not sure how Bitcoin works.
That's cool.
Bucees Aggie. a tougher guy when you thought you was tough. Let's all go to bed. Let's go to bed right now. Let's all go to bed. Let's all go to bed. Grab a friend, tuck them in, listen what I said. Life is like a telephone ringing in your head. Let's all go to bed. Let's all go to bed. Let's all go to bed. Grab a friend, tuck them in, listen what I said. Life is like a dream and when it wakes you up, you're dead. Let's all go to bed. Let's all go to bed. Let's go to bed. Let's all go to bed. Let's all go to bed. Let's go to bed. Let's all 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 go to bed. Oh, you slide under the sheets with me one time, won't you, darling?
I guess you guys aren't ready for that yet. But your kids are gonna love it.